Good evening, and welcome to the men's 4.5 doubles final here at the beautiful Mirror Lake Racquet Club in Mobile, Alabama. On this side to the left, we have Ben Lafargue. On the right here, we have Mark Moore. And on the other side to the left, we have Guido. And to the right, we have Jonathan. So they're warming up here. I'm guessing it's going to be a great match. I know these gentlemen have played really tough all weekend. A lot of tennis, a lot of matches. And this is the end of the tournament here, the men's 4.5 final. So we have two one-handed backhand players here with Ben and Mark. And on the other side, we have two two-handers. So we'll see who wins, the vintage ones or the modern twos. We'll see. It's been a really great weekend here of tennis. The rain was kind of fierce earlier today. Otherwise, this final would have been earlier, but I'm glad that we are having it. And there's a lot on the line here. Mark Moore won our last tournament here with a different partner, but he's here, and Ben is a fine player in his own right. We wish them the best of luck. So let's see how this match goes. Don't forget to give these gentlemen a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. And if you follow our 5K Tennis podcast for majors, know that Roland Garros is coming up. And does Rafael Nadal win his 27 millionth? Or does Djokovic take it? Or someone new? Put your thoughts in comments. I must say it's a beautiful evening here. It's kind of rained off and on. Had a big downpour earlier, which caused a couple-hour rain delay. But all these gentlemen were very patient, waited it out, and here we go. It's always dangerous when you have a lefty involved. So Mark over here is a lefty. So Ben playing the left side, the outside of the court. Got two forehands up the middle. So we'll see how these gentlemen on the other side of that adjust. They did play one another in pool play, and Guido and Jonathan pulled out the win. But we'll see what happens here. I think they've studied each other's games and are ready to go. So we'll see the outcome. All fine players. All right, they just spun the racket. Mark and Ben won the toss, elected to serve. Guido and Jonathan elected to take that side. So let's see what happens. Match on. All right, Mark Moore to serve. Lefty. They're playing 2 out of 3 sets with ad scoring. Fault on the first ball. Second serve. Nice point there. Nice setup by Mark. Ben had the tough volley there. Executed it. 15 love. 15 love. Mark to serve. Fault. Second. Missed it. Nice shot by Guido. The deep forehand pin, Mark in the corner. Great job for Mark to pull that off. Guido needs to understand he's a lefty, so that gave Mark the forehand, and he answered it. 30 love, Mark to serve. A little bit of a win factor here, so we'll see how this pans out. Second serve. Kicks it in. Nice return cross court. Mark is playing one-handed. He's been a one-hander his entire career. And he's been kind of going back and forth with now shifting to 2 and maybe back to 1, which leads to some indecision. He went with 1 there and just missed it. 30-15. Kicks it in and misses the backhand wide. Now I said that Guido played two-handed, but he just had a one-handed return. I might have been wrong there. We'll see. Ben and Mark doing a great job of communicating early. Here we go. Big serve by Mark, missed it. I was just playing ball boy there. They won that point and held serve. So Mark and Ben are up 1-0. Changing sides. Guido has elected to serve. He's a fine player in his own right, college player. Let's see if they can hold here, or can Ben and Mark get a break. Here we go. Guido to serve. Big serve, big return, cross court, but missed it wide. 15 love. 15 love. Jonathan calling signals. Big serve by Guido. Set up the 1-2. Nice overhead by Jonathan to put it away. 30 love. It's going to be a dogfight. Mark has a little time to think and adjust over there. He's running him back to the baseline. I think I would walk back to save a little bit of energy. Conservation of footsteps is very important. Walk back. Save the energy. Guido to serve. 30 love. Big serve. Nice defensive block return. Guido steps back. Takes the forehand inside out. Ben rips it. Misses it wide. This young man here has great combinations. 1-2 punches. Sets everything up for his net person. It's going to be a tough serve to break. Signals called. Pardon the wind. So if I'm muffled, it's because it's a little windy. Cranks to first. Makes it out wide. Ben with the one-hand chip return. And deflects it a little long. So as expected, on serve, 1-1, first set. Alright, Ben to serve. And by the way, if you notice, Ben, he has monumental calves. His calf muscles in his legs are Rip City. Mark put it away. 15 love. Guido steps back. Looks like he's playing with Selenko Hyper G in the string bed. Nice string. Ben cranks it a little bit wide. Second serve. Guido eases back a little bit. He still doesn't know his pace of his second serve, and he double faults. Love 15. Little early hole here with that double fault. Big serve by Ben. Oh, Mark pushes the volley long. We're in a little bit of a hole here. Love 30 early on. Great sportsmanship there with the great shot coming from both opponents on the other side. It was a great shot. Love 30. Big serve, a little bit long. Second. Big opportunity here to get the early break. Can he get it? Ben sets up the serve. Where's he going to put this? Rolls it in. Nice kick serve. Mark with the volley. Misses it into the net. Love 40. Triple break point early on here in the first set. Ben with a lot of pressure here. Love 40. Can he serve his way out of it? It's going to be a tough feat against these guys. Big serve. Hits the return into the net. 15-40. One break point saved. Ben lines up. Double break point. 15-40. 30-40. Pardon me. Wide there. I had the score incorrectly. It's 30-40. Second serve. Break point. Kicks it in. He steps around it inside out. Mark with the volley up the middle. Deuce it. That's what I call digging out of a hole right there. Let's go, boys. All right. Deuce it up. Bend to serve. Big serve. Nice knee bend. Good shot. And the return is wide. The deflection was a little bit long. Big serve. Again, Ben has massive calves, so he can really unload on the ball. We must remember that legs are very important and that he has. All right, add in to stay on serve here early in the first. Kicks it in. Both attacking the net, both players at the net. Ben retreats and missed it long. Game. This is going to be a competitive match. Very excited to watch this one. Strategizing, communication is key. Here we go. On serve, 2-1. John with the big serve in. Mark with the big return and the nice 1-2 punch. And Guido puts it away at the net. 15 love. Jonathan to serve, 15 love. Here we go. Nice serve to the body. Cross court rally. Guido misses the volley into the net. That's a costly one. And sometimes when we miss volleys like that, sometimes that can set the tone of negative energy. So hopefully Guido can shake that one off. Okay, a little bit deep on the first. Second serve, rolls it in, nice in the corner. Mark goes for the line, misses it wide. Good idea though. 30-15 on serve early in the first set. Jonathan to serve. Goes to the body. Chip and charge. Ben moves in. Nice backhand and misses it wide there. 30 all. Good idea though. Both players over there moving forward. 30 all. Big serve to the... And a little bit deep there. Big serve out there to the lefty's backhand. Nice ball putting it back in. A lot of pace on the serve, so he just deflected it. And deflected a bit long. So, hey, a good game on serve. All right, Mark Moore to serve. His first time serving. Can he hold? Big serve. And the unforced error in the net. I would think that's more of a forced error. That was a really big serve to the forehand. I would say that's more of a forced error, but great serve by Mark. Game on. Dump that one in the net. Second serve. Double fault. It's okay. We got to shake that off. So whereas Guido missed that volley on the last game, we get that double fault. The same mental energy can crumble there as well. We double fault, we can get negative, but I know Mark's have a lot of years of tennis under his belt. I think he'll shake that off. Kicks the serve in to the forehand of Jonathan, and Mark misses that lefty forehand a little bit wide. All right, 15-30. A really big point here. Big serve, big point. Misses that one by about a foot. Second serve, rolls it in. Nice deep return, and misses the forehand into the net. We have a break point here. 15-40. Misses that into the net. Second serve. And missed the return long, so good serve by Mark. 30-40. Big serve right on the line. Mark attacks it. Oh, that's the one that hurts right there. He can shake that off though. So we have the first break of the match early on. So Jonathan and Guido here had the first opportunity. They're up a break, 3-2, first set. Guido to serve. Big serve by Guido. Sets up for the forehand. Got his legs involved. And Mark dumps one in the net. It's all right. No, we can't look at these like unforced errors. This young man Guido is cranking the ball. Definitely, my camera isn't the best, but these are forced errors. That was a big shot. 15 love. Guido to serve. Misses it in the net. Second. Second serve. Kicks it in, let, and out. So we got a double fault. Mental. All right, here we go. Guido sets up for the first serve. Bounces the ball a couple times. Eases his mind. Pulls into his serve. Misses that one a little bit long. Second serve. Kicks it in. Mark sprays that forehand long, and he knows it. He let it know. He's like, what is that? Agree with him there. But don't get too hard on yourself when someone's kicking the ball in there. That way, it's tough to handle. Good try. Big point here for Guido. Cleans the line. And sets up. Here we go. Ben's ready. Calves are flexed. Big serve by Guido. What a one-handed return. Net person was ready. Took the easy volley up the middle. Great job here. The break is consolidated. Oh, pardon me. 40-15. Here we go. Big serve. That looked like an ace to me. I don't know. I can't see. I'm blind as a bat, and I'm way over here, but it looked pretty good. I'm not sure. We'll see how they call it. Well, let's serve that way. There should be a mark there. I think it looks pretty good. Yep, good sportsmanship there, and they call it a day. That was the right call. So we consolidate the break, and we move forward. All right, Ben steps up to the plate, looking for his second service game. He was broken the first time around. Big serve right there. Jonathan frames the ball. It lands in. Mark backs up. They switch. Ben sets up for the inside out. Comes in. Lets the one-hander go. Nice angle, but into the net. Love 15. Love 15 for serve. Let, but deep. Second serve. I think the last time Ben served, I think it was a love 40 beginning. Let's see if we can make this second. Rolls it in. Steps around it. Inside out. In. Clips the tape. Ben steps back. Nice lob. Great defense here by Jonathan. And misses it deep. Nice point. Alright, Ben sets up. Love 30. Here we go. Big serve. Big serve, but it was a bit long. It was the right call. You can see the mark. Second serve here. Nice serve by Ben. Good volley by Guido. Oh, way to attack the net, but he misses it wide. You know, sometimes when we play, if we're at the net, we have to remind ourselves that we're not swatting flies. Like, I don't have a fly swatter. I'm not trying to swat a fly on the wall. I don't want to swat at the volley. I want to lay it down. We were definitely swatting flies on that one, and he paid the price for it. 15-30. No fly swatter. It's a tennis racket. Hips, waist, put it down. Big serve, but missed it. That was the right location. No, he was looking for that corner, that backhand side of Guido. Didn't happen. Oh, good line call there. It was deep. It was deep. It was deep. It was deep. Yeah, it was deep. Sometimes we get into these finals, you know, and the closest call, we think it's wrong, but you can see the mark from here. Maybe I can zoom in on it. But you can see it there. It was definitely wide. You know, probably 6 inches, 8 inches, but there's a clearly wide. All right, here we go. Sorry for the bad camera angle. I had it zoomed in on the spot, and I did not zoom it back out. All right, 5-2, first set early. What type of adjustments would you make if you're on the court with these gentlemen? Leave it in comments. One of the best things we can do early on is to make sure we stay positive. Okay, missed it wide. So Jonathan here is serving for the first set at 5-2. Positive energy. Puts the lob up. They switch. Misses it wide. There you go. A little bit of frustration there on the other side of the court. Missed that ball, and you get the proverbial, what are you doing? It's all right. Part of the game. Next ball. All right, here we go. Nice serve to the one-handed backhand. A little short there on the return. Good idea for Ben to strike the ball early and aim right for Guido's feet. Nice aim there. Good shot by Ben. Even though it's 5-2, the goal is to put miles on their shoes, make them tired. Stretch this first set out. Big serve by Jonathan. Mark did the best he could to get that back. That was a forced error. One of those things, you have to tip your hat to that serve. Very nice serve. Here we go. Jonathan dials up the next one. Here we go. What happens? Goes to the corner of the one-hander. The right idea, but clipped the net, went wide. Kicks in the second, gives Ben a forehand. He steps around it, and you pay the price. So Jonathan there's doing the right thing by picking on the one-handed backhand. I know I'm a one-hander as well. And that's why if I play doubles, it's a tough role for me a lot because I tend to want to slice the ball. And sometimes that can be a bad deal, slicing the ball in doubles on on the ad side because the person at the net eats it like breakfast, like smoked bacon and ham with syrup on it and biscuits. Here we go. Ball in. Goes to the forehand of Mark, goes up the tee, inside out forehand there up the middle, and Ben misses it wide. Nice point. All right, here we go. Gives it to Ben's forehand, but misses the forehand. Tough shot there. Good serve. Kudos to him for that. He had a little variety there. He's been aiming towards the backhand of Ben every serve, and that time he mixed it up and gave him some variety. Second serve. And that's a great job there. That's a great job. So Mark here in the green shorts, he has a wicked forehand. He can really put some butternut stew on that, and that he did. He needs to look to do a little bit more of that. He's a little indecisive on the backhand side and struggling with that, should I play 2 or 1? But he's very confident with the forehand. And he made him pay the price for giving it to him there. Let's see, I'm guessing he goes out wide to the backhand here. Oh, yep, gave him a backhand. It was to the body though. I think for me on that one, I would have split step and more leaned to the forehand there and not the backhand. But nonetheless, we live to fight another day. Next point. Big point here. He called that good. It looked a little bit wide. Yeah, called it good. He said it hit the line. Again, I'm blind as a bat. I got contact lenses like Coke bottles. Looked a little bit wide, but he called it good. He's a good sportsman. It's the right call. I wasn't on it. Big point. Gives it to the backhand. Chips it. Nice volley. Great point there. Little confusion here with the score. I personally, again, I'm not the brightest person in the world, but I thought that was set. And I think they're trying to figure that out. But I thought it was the set. Not quite sure there. We can always go back to the video, but I'm fairly certain that was the set. Misses the first serve. Here we go for the second. Nice shot, but wide. Mark to serve. Nice 1-2 punch attempt. Then misses the volley a little bit wide. 15-all. 15-all, here we go. Mark kicks it in, gives him a forehand. Ben with a beautiful angle there. That's a big volley right there. We got to get these guys back into this match. Let's go. 15-all, let's go. Mark with a nice serve. Ben with the 1-2 punch. There you go. Now these guys are putting together some combinations. There you go. Great job by Mark by setting Ben up with that volley there with the serve out wide. Let's go. Huge point here for Mark and Ben. What a big serve Mark went for. He about tore the net down with that one. Kicks the second one in, gives him a forehand. Mark with the one-hander, misses into the net. Pressure point here. Big serve by Mark to the forehand Aguillo. Mark steps back inside out on the forehand. Jonathan misses a volley right into the net. That's an important game right there. Gives him a little bit of positive energy there. That's a big game there. On serve early in the second set. Big opportunity here for Mark and Ben to get some steam under the rollers. This would be a big time to break here. Very important part of the match here. If we can get the early break, consolidate that, go up 3-0, life changes. It's a big service game here. Guido to serve. Big serve, but missed it. Second serve. Big second serve. Oh, the tweener. Great job by Guido. He had a shot right to the body. Guido pulls out the tweener. Tight volley. Nails it. 15-all. All right, here we go. Misses the first. Second serve. Double faults. A little bit of a mental hiccup there. Sometimes when the double faults creep in, we tend to have a worse day at the office. See how he reacts to that. Big serve, but misses it. Second serve. Will he get double faultitis? It's an allergic reaction to the first double fault. Good dig by Mark with the half volley there. The one-handed lob. Beautiful shot. Nice touch there. Nice touch. Very magical. Beautiful shot. Great lob by Guido there. The one-handed backhand topspin lob. Tough shot. Great point there. So here we are on the second set, and it seems like Ben and Mark are kind of zoning in, like, getting warmed up a little bit. We'll see if they can take this challenge on and come back and win the second set. Jonathan calls the sign. Guido responds, gotcha. I think they're pretty confident about these setups. Nice serve up the middle. Oh, couldn't see anything. I have no idea. I think it was wide. It looked wide to me. Yep, they agreed. Looked like it just missed. Second serve. That's an ace there. Great job. Great job. He went for a big second serve. He had that 40-15 lead. He was like, why not? I just missed the first serve just by a hair. And he said, what the heck? I got some room to play with a little bit. I'm going to go for the second. And he definitely delivered the goods. Federal Express by means of tennis ball. 1-1. Second set. Okay, Ben went for one as well. Missed it. Good call by them. Ball was rolling next to his feet. Ben kicks it in. Jonathan wishes he had that one back. Dumped that forehand. It was kind of a sitter, too. It was kind of sitting right there. Missed that one right into the net. 15 love. Big serve by Ben. Good defensive lob. Oh, he poaches it. Should have let Guido get that. When you're at the net and that ball creeps up the middle on the deuce side, you got that backhand volley. It's like, oh, maybe I should give it to the guy with the really poppy forehand. But sometimes we just react to it. We don't even think about it. We just go for it. And when we do that, a lot of times that happens. Let the guy that's hot in the back of the court take that forehand. Missed it. Easy overhead. But hey, he flattened his racket out a little bit. Didn't kind of pronate around that one. Kind of leveled the racket out. We call that a lollipop. Kind of lollipop that one and pushed it long. Not something typically I see Ben do. Fine player, great game, all the skills, but flattened that racket out a little too quick and it sailed on him. Big serve, misses it, second. Kicks the second in, steps in for the inside out, misses it long. 30-15. Big serve, good defensive lob, and missed it, 40-15. Quite an interesting, tight second set. My apologies, I had to go get a ball. But Mark and Ben were able to hold that service game. So it's 2-1, second set. On serve, second set. Jonathan to serve. Good chip return by Mark. Oh, and Ben goes for the tweener too. Good idea. About the only shot he had. It was either going to hit him in the chest or the gut. or split the legs and go for it. Missed it, but the right idea. 15 love. Kicks it into the forehand. Nice idea with the topspin lob, and what a get. Great shot there by Ben. Beautiful shot. Seems like they're starting to kind of settle in over here. They played once before in pool play in the round robin format, 8-game pro set, but here we are 2 out of 3. Different story. Big serve by Jonathan. Mark set up for it, went for it, missed into the net. I don't blame him for taking that shot though. It was there. You gotta go for the rip there, and just missed it. Signal is called. Guido's ready. Let's see if he gets the 1-2 punch here. Sets up to the body of Ben. Nice cross-court one-hander. Dumps it into the net. That is a great job right there. Doing a good job of turning things around in the second set. They're starting to click on all cylinders here, it seems to be, but that's a tough team over there. So how long can they get it done? Jonathan sets up to serve. Mark to receive. Right out the tee. Great shot. Mark gets that back with the deflection. Oh, Guido. Oh, my goodness. Ben gets that back. Oh, there you go. Oh, he almost had that too. Great point. Oh, that was wide. That was wide. Obviously, I'm not a line judge, and I'm blind as a 3-toed bat. But that looked pretty wide. But he gave it to him. I think that's good sportsmanship. But hey, they can see it better than I can. And I don't see the mark, so it's very possible that caught the line. But it looked wide, but great call. Hey. Why not? Here we go. Second serve. Mark misses the first. Clip the tape there. Do you remember the Beatles song, "And I Get By With a Little Help from My Friend"? I always like to say on the tennis court, "And I get by with a little help from the net." And that he got. Here we go. Big serve. Big point here. Mark puts in a nice serve. Good defensive return by Guido. What a great shot right there. Let's go. Come on, put a thumbs up if you want to see this go to a third set. Let's go. This point is huge, and they know it. Kicks it in, hits the tape. Funky bounce. Generally on clay, I think it hit the line, but sometimes when there's wet conditions and lumps on the court, it may not have hit the line, but it looked really close. Good volley there. Good job there. Okay, good point. Very tight match here. Misses the first. Good idea. Going to the backhand. Just missed it a bit long. Gave Ben the sitter. He frames it, but he's able to miss it wide. Nice to hear Ben and Mark laughing a bit. Kind of a tight first set. It seems to me that they're beginning to feel the positive tennis energy. See if we can ride this wave into shore. Huge game here. We need this hold if we're going to hang in this second set. What a great 1-2 punch there. Guido with a little frustration, but there shouldn't be. It was a great serve. Mark put it out wide, expecting a 35-degree return. He gets an easy volley. And Guido did a good job of just getting his racket on that. But no need to get frustrated there. You're up a set. Frustration sometimes brings negative energy, and negative energy sometimes brings losses. So, by the way, not that anyone cares, but generally I do these finals at like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but we had quite a long rain delay today. So, for me, one of those nights where you're just weary, you haven't slept a lot in 2 days because running a tournament and so forth. So, feel free to leave me a thumbs down for sounding like a broken record. I'll tell you what, tonight I shall get some sleep. Hopefully. Here we go. On serve, second set. Big serve by Guido. Great return by Mark. Good defensive lob by Ben. Mark saves it. Great job. Great point. Very intense point. A lot of aggressive playing there. Great defensive return by Mark. Just getting that racket out there and deflecting it. Got it in. Unfortunately, they pounced on it.
No.
Yeah, it was deep. It was deep. It's the right call. Yeah, it was deep. Had to get that ball. It was a little bit wide. Great call. Circled the mark. There we go. Big serve there. Clean. It's always nice when you see great sportsmanship. That was a really close serve. It could have gone either way with no arguments from anyone. And Mark and Ben called it good. And it was a great serve. Another big serve. Guido's got game. Gotta tip your hat to that. That's another clean ace. That's a nice shot. Redo. Here we go.
Right, two. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Second serve. Good stab on Mark there. What a point. Good job. Nice point.
Oh, my bad. No.
The double fault there. Sorry, I got a little bit mute there for a moment. A big gust of wind picked up, so I had to mute it. But we are still very tight here in the second set. Alright, 30-0. Here we go. Ben to serve. Nice job on Mark there, taking the ball early. It's a big point here. 40-30. Huge point here for Ben and Mark. Nice one-handed shot. Oh my goodness. That was a gnarly one-hander. Oh my goodness. He opened up a can of nastiness on that one. It's a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. It's nothing like being down 40-30 and then you rip the acute angle one-handed backhand for the winner. What a shot. Ben kicks it in, but instead kicks it out. Good try, though. Jonathan awaits that second serve. Good return. A nice shot by Jonathan here. They're heating up over here. Good sportsmanship once again. Break point. So we were serving for the game. We hit the 40-30. And now we're facing the break point. Good reach by Ben. Nice one-handed lob. Wind carried it. Gust of wind. A little frustration there. It's okay. Great game. That was a very great point. Very important point there. Unfortunately, this gusty wind's picking up a little bit. There's rain in the vicinity. Hopefully we finish this. Deuce. Ben misses the first. Second serve. Nice job of being aggressive moving forward. Didn't quite get the legs low enough. If the ball drops below the net, we gotta use legs. Not necessarily volley out, but get the racket angle correct. Just didn't quite get there in time to get the legs down enough and to get the racket angle correct and punch that volley in the net. Nice defensive lob by Guido. Big shot by Ben. Gives it back to him. Great volleys at the net there. Nice angle, but misses it. That was a huge game there. And we have our first break of the second set, and that was a big break. Jonathan and Guido have not been broken yet in this match. So it's going to be tough to finally get that first break. Can they do it? Give them a thumbs up in comments if you think so. So that last game, by the way, my phone flicked the camera off and kind of reset, and I missed a couple of points there. So sorry about that. Alright, so we are 4 serving 3. We're trying to consolidate the break. See what happens here. This would be the time right now where you want to get that break. All business here. Let's see what happens. And all 4 gentlemen know it. Big serve by Jonathan. Great return by Mark. Guido had the savvy hands to get a racket on that. Right at Ben's feet. Forced that volley air right into the net. 15 love. Nice serve. Not much you can do about that. You know, you can chip the return, but the problem is when you have someone electric at the net there, and you chip that return, it's gonna get eaten for breakfast no matter what, with a little bit of sausage gravy. You know, a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of hash browns, pancakes. So he knew he couldn't chip it. So he made the right call. Hey, good serve, good attempt, 30 love. Once again, he's doing really good. Jonathan over there is looking really good of dealing with Mark's returns. And it seems to me, though, that Jonathan over there, fine player. It seems like he's a little bit gassed. You notice the MPH, miles per hour on her serve, has dropped a bit. So these guys should capitalize on that. Maybe use the drop shot a lot on his side. Kind of bring him forward. Because when you get gassed, it's really hard to chase down drop shots. The tweener makes another one. That's the second tweener of the match. Great job. And they hold. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm dumb as a sack of rocks. And I'm no professional videographer or score play-by-play analyst. But I'm fairly certain it's 3 serving 5. Okay. Let first serve. It landed in. Little wide. I haven't seen really anybody use that drop shot. You know, when you're playing someone that seems to be gassed, and maybe it's not the right call, but for me, I think I would utilize that drop shot a bit now that the double fault didn't help. But for me, and again, I'm not a great doubles player. I much prefer to play singles. Getting better at doubles, though, as I've gotten older. But if it were me, I'd be drop shotting Jonathan quite a bit. Make him move forward. Maybe take the lob over his head if he gets there. Nice shot by Mark. Good dig by Guido. Mark comes around. Nice shot. Good point. And misses it into the net. Hey, it's never over. I would love to see a drop shot here. Now, not to the young man over there, because he's going to run it down, but it just seems like there's a little bit of less gas in the tank as there was before. So I'd love to see that come out and be used. Misses the first. Nice catch by Ben, though. An immediate left-handed snag there. Nice catch. Kicks the second one in. Nice volley there. Jonathan with the defense. I don't know, after he got that ball, I don't think he's too gassed after getting that one. Oh, what hands. What a point. Oh, I think it was a little bit deep there. I'm not quite sure, but it looked like it. So far away it's really hard to tell, but it looked a bit deep, but I don't know. Yes, it's confirmed. It was deep.
Alright, got it.
Signs are called. And misses the first just a little bit. Second serve. Double faults right there. That's costly. It's okay. He knows it. He knows it. And that's the match. Great match. Great job for these gentlemen. Match is over. Great job for Mark. Great job for Ben. Great job for Jonathan. Great job for Guido. And the good news is after a 3-day tournament, which we love and we like to call them tennis festivals, start on Friday, throw a party, have some tennis involved. One thing is for certain, I'm definitely going to try to catch some Z's. About 6 hours sleep in 2 days. I'm going to see if I can get that amount in one night. Let's go! Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And good job for these gentlemen. Okay.
Okay, what about now, both of you guys?
Not as bad.
Congratulations to these guys.
The, like Australian Open trophies.
Hey, and you gotta tip your hat to Ben and Mark. They have a knack for making finals. They're always in our finals. Quality gentlemen, and my bad if my commentary was whack. I really couldn't even think straight today because I haven't slept, but
Congrats, guys.
nonetheless, great tournament. Great job for these guys. See you soon. Adios, guys. Much love. And by the way, congratulations to my 10-year-old daughter, Gabriella. She came in a second. And the women's 3.0, you played 3.0? Was it 3.0? Yeah, and good job. And JPD2, Justin Jr., my youngest son of 5 kids. We should see a lot more from him moving forward. He hasn't been able to play tournaments because we refuse to play him in orange ball stuff because we think it's, you know, not the best thing for him because he's been hitting regular balls since he was like 2 or 1. Actually born with a tennis racket in his crib. He's a good little player, and we try to play him in like 10 and unders and 12 and unders regular balls, but this day and age, for some reason, the USTA doesn't allow them. When I was young, growing up California, same thing with Carla growing up, we could play any division we wanted to. As a kid, for me, my father would put us in boys 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s, the same tournament. Didn't matter. You get better by playing better people, not by getting spongy balls fed to you. Anyway, much love to all you guys. Sorry for my awful commentary, but I did the best I can. And get ready for the 5K Tennis Podcast here soon. And see you later from the beautiful Mirror Lake Racquet Club here in Mobile, Alabama. If any of you are ever in the southern area of the United States, stop by and see Carla and I. And Gabriella, that was the worst frisbee toss I've ever seen. Odd enough, when you throw a frisbee, it's kind of like a one-handed backhand, and for her to hook that frisbee, that was kind of bad. Oh, that was a good throw by him, though. Anyway, we'll see you guys soon. Come check out Mirror Lake Racquet Club. It's such a beautiful place. And we will see you guys soon for the next one. All right? Adios.